Hi everyone, my name is Vinay Kumar from SVCE College. Today our topic is graphical user interface. Let's see what is graphical user interface and how it is used. Starting with the introduction of the GUI, that is graphical user interface. GUI is a graphical interface that visually represents communication presented to the user for easy interactions with the machine. GUI means graphical user interface. The common user interface includes graphical representations like buttons and icons. The communication can be performed by interacting with these icons rather than the usual text-based or command-based communications. Next, with understanding the GUI. A common example of a GUI is Microsoft operating system, considering using MS-DOS and Windows 7. Now, the most important revelation is the essence that Windows 7 brings to the table. Windows 7 is go-to option for common user because it is hard for them to communicate with the machine through commands, as in MS-DOS. Why is Windows easier to use for common user? The answer is GUI. As GUI helps the user understand the functionalities present within the computer through graphical icons. A click on an icon initiates the actions and user desire communication. Thus, it provides functionalities by abstracting the hard to understand of each component modules technical details and provides hassle-free system usage. And how the GUI works, they use a pointer as a navigation to interact with different usually appealing graphical icons. Abstraction is a significant concept used in a GUI operating system. Users can use the pointer to click on the icon, which initiates a series of actions. Usually, application or functionality will get started. Then the user will have to provide input or task to generate the desired actions from the machine. The GUI translates user languages, compressing simple one-line commands, single and double clicks, to machine languages or assembly languages. The machine understands machine language and hence the machine responds to the task initiated, which is translated to use languages and communications to use via GUI. Now, the example I have taken here is car EMI calculator, and we have designed it is in a Android Studios, and here you can see the code that is it is in JavaScript. So a brief introduction about the code is that here we have given a car EMI calculator, and we have given some of the inputs to the basic inputs, and to calculate the car EMI calculator we have used a formula that you can see here. Formula to create the car EMI, and the basic inputs are car EMI and those costs and other things. Let's see the visual how it looks in the front end. So here you can see the car price and down payment, loan amount, and calculating button. And instant rate, and 10 run. That is how many months do you need the EMI for. And let's give another alternative numbers, or that I have already given. Now let's give it is 20 lakh, and down payment will be 5 lakh. And let's calculate the EMI amount, that is 15 lakh, and let's give the interest rate as 15. Now here also you can type, or else you can type externally also. We have built it that rate also. And the months I'll little bit extend, like 30 months. That is how many months you can pay. Now let's calculate the EMI. Here you can see that is EMI payment per month is 60,267. So that is the GUI you can use for car EMI calculator, that is we have used. Let's see other uses with the GUI. So advantages of GUI, that is, it is simplicity. It is visually appealing and makes anyone get involved in working with the machine. Even a guy with no computer knowledge can use the computer and perform easiest functions. GUI is responsible for that. Searching becomes very easy to GUI provides a visual representation of the files present and provides details about them. Each and every response from the computer is visually communicated through GUI. A user with no computer knowledge can start learning about the machine because of GUI, as it provides scope of user to explore and provides. If for example a graphic if for example a user start using computer with no interface, then he or she has to provide commands to machine to execute each task. In a way, the user must have some programming knowledge. That is the main advantages of the GUI. Let's see some disadvantages of the GUI. One can only do easy already pre-programming by some other developer, that is no one can use. You cannot change the basic functionalities of the system. It takes more power for system to function. Simple commands based interfaces use a faster compared to them. It consumes more money space. If the required functionalities is not present, the user must know the necessary commands to provide with follows, otherwise they will remain stuck at the exact point. Those are all the disadvantages. And by the GUI, it's only the important, that is it is very useful to the users nowadays, we are using everywhere. And disadvantages, it is represented with the programming, so not to consider. So that's all. That is the GUI, graphical user interface. And thank you.